Welcome back to the After Morning Weekend Show. Yes, I told you when we get back, we'll be having a discussion with someone who's actually attempting to do what no one else has ever done before. Now, our guest today is, aside the fact she's an ambassador, she's also a princess, and she came in looking like a princess as well. And she is taking on an incredible challenge, attempting a Guinness World Record for the longest interviewing marathon at 65 hours and 30 minutes. With the theme King's Couples Palooza. Now, this unique event has captured the attention of many and has sparked curiosity. Now, I'll tell you a little more about this, our princess and our ambassador. She is the founder of the King's Herald, convener of the 22nd Century Women, convener of Miss Enugu South Rural School 2024 and Miss International Women's Day, and also counselor of 360-degree Evolve Academy and Life Evolution Academy. Ambassador Princess Joseph Okechukwu is a multifaceted individual who serves as a pastor, human capital developer, personal and relationship breakthrough coach, author, spirited writer, comrade, social and moral activist, and consultant, a three-time beauty queen, and a fashion model. Today, we'll hear directly from her about what this historic attempt entails and what it means to her. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming the very beautiful Ambassador Princess. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Okechukwu is clapping. Yeah. I mean, women supporting women.
Definitely. We have to support ourselves.
Yeah. All right, feels good to have you here. Wow. I mean, reading through your, oh my gosh, it's a whole lot. Like, you have done this, you have done that, and it makes me wonder what Okechukwu is doing in that age.
I'm coming.
I mean, yeah.
Definitely, I know she's done something, so.
It's okay. All right, it's all good. Women supporting women.
Definitely.
Yes, don't worry, I'm man enough. I can handle them, no matter how many they are. Don't worry. All right, ma'am. Welcome. And okay, so yes, you are attempting to do what no one else has ever done before.
Wow.
Let me borrow the words of Ogo. If I let her say it myself, Ogo, what do you call it?
Interview-a-thon.
Interview-a-thon. So yes, I mean, we've had sleep-a-thon, we've had cook-a-thon,
we have
print-a-thon,
we have so many a-thon,
laugh-a-thon,
we have laugh-a-thon,
you know, walk-a-thon, and a whole lot. So yes, you are on a quest to achieving what should be known as, you know, the highest or the longest interviewing marathon at 65 hours and 30 minutes. Ogo, we should go back to school because I mean we are just playing.
In school, yo.
You should extend because I mean, you know what made me say this? We're actually doing like 15 minutes, 30 minutes interview, you know, and then you have someone wanting to attempt 65. That means we should be scared for our jobs because if she does it and comes out, I mean, every media house would want her because you just employ her, she sits down and start doing interviews.
I won't get tired.
65 hours and 30 minutes. 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So why? What actually ignited you to want to do this?
Okay, you know, my vision for a reformed society to involve family. And, you know, we can actually have a society that works without having a workable family. So I was looking at a situation where I just want to address the situation. I want to address a problem. I see a problem in the society. I just want to address it. And what's the problem? I'm overwhelmed, and every time I come on social media, I see gender war. Okay, I see gender war. I see gender fighting each other, forgetting that we are here to complement ourselves.
Yes.
Then I see this toxic environment where children coming from different homes, are coming from, you know, okay, let me talk about, you know, the children that bully students in school.
Yes.
Do you know the children are not actually happy?
Yes, yes.
They are coming from toxic homes where daddy, mommy fight, where daddy and mommy are fighting, and the environment is not conducive for them to grow. So when they come out to the society, they wound other children because they are wounded inside. They want other people to feel the pain they feel inside. So you see other children complaining that when they go to school, there is this bully girl out there, not knowing that that bully girl actually have pain, trauma inside. So this kind of thing is actually what is propelling me to do this. Now we have this a widespread of negativity about marriage. Can I be honest? I've been able to talk to young people. I see many people say they don't want to get married.
Yeah.
But the way you say yeah, is it?
I hear it now.
Okay,
A lot of people.
What are you trying to say?
No, the way you say yeah, it's like yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people don't want to get married. A lot of young people have given up on marriage. They say marriage is scam. But if we go on like this, how are we going to preserve family tomorrow? Now, if you have 50% that actually want to get married, 30% don't actually want to get married because the society wants them to get married.
True.
And they are going in with the wrong mindset. If this marriage even doesn't work, I'm just going there. Even if it's 1 year, let me just get married and come out. And when I get married and the guy comes with a knife, I have my gun. So when he's bringing knife, I'm bringing gun.
Yeah.
So you see, parents, mothers sit down their daughters, giving them wrong advices on how to marry their husbands. And the men also sit down their boys, telling them how to marry their wife. Most of the time, they don't even need to tell them. They see it in their family. So the spread of negativity in social media is alarming. Sometimes it bothers me. I don't know how to say this, but every day I go to social media, I feel this pain inside. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I just feel there's something within me, inside, asking me to do something about this. It's something within. It's so strong. Asking me, it's time to stop sitting idle, complaining, murmuring, talking in your little space. It's time to come out there in the world and cause a marital rebirth. It's time to go out there. It's not about Guinness World Record platform now. Yes, actually we want to attach it to something that has a global recognition, right? So if I actually want to do this in my house, somebody will know I did that.
Yeah,
okay.
true.
I was just trying to attach it to that and let the world hear that we can actually get this thing working. So it's actually my vision, my passion for a reformed society through family, because family is a unit that makes society work. If we're going to change the society, we have to go to the root. And what's the root? Family. Thank you so much. So that's what I'm actually. Someone actually have attended. I've done this.
Yes.
Clara.
Yeah.
Okay. My time is 55 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm attempting to break that time. That's 65 hours.
Giving her extra time.
I'm really curious to know. So how will it be like? It'll be like you and the guests.
Wow.
What's the plan?
Yeah, like
do you have
talking,
breaks in between?
Yes, in every 44 hours, you have 20 minutes.
Every
4 hours.
4 hours.
4 hours, okay.
You have 20 minutes
break.
Okay.
So that's how it's going to be. It's going to be an adventure, okay? I know it's not going to be easy, but I think what is pushing me is actually what I'm going to be hearing from these couples, what I'm going to be saying, the issues we're going to be addressing. So this is something that is going to keep me going.
Okay, so the interview is focused mainly on couples.
Married, yes, couples, widows, widowers, divorce, and singles too. Because when I hear singles, what you're seeing around the world is that actually affecting your belief system about marriage, family. Just want them to talk about it, and we address all these things.
So why I'm just curious to know why did you choose the King's Couples Palooza as the theme for this?
Yes.
Okay, Palooza is a Spanish or French word. Actually, it means extraordinary, grand events. So why I choose it, because it actually carries the spirit of what we are actually going to project to the world. Is a majestic gathering of couples who were celebrating their kingdom of love, who come together to celebrate their kingdom of love.
Okay. All right. So I really would love to know some of your guests. They have to be very interesting guests.
Definitely.
Because, if you have someone like Barrister Chidi who talk, and then you just, that's why most of the times we love him, because when he comes, he just talks and talks. And then most of the times you might have some guests on the show where you say, and so you say everything, and the person will say, yes, Nigeria is not good. They'll be like, after all this question, I ask you, so yes, what are the criteria for this person's being selected? Your guests, what are the criteria you use to select these persons, and who are some of these persons that will actually be interviewed on the day?
Okay, Actually, I actually wanted to be a surprise, but I was still just let's do a little sneak peek, okay? We have some community leaders. We have people like CEO, okay, coming. We have people like Dr. Percy Paul of Horizontal Estate. We have some personalities that is coming, both people in government coming because we want to capture leaders that have lovely marriages. And some of the married couples we have 25 years of marriage, 30 years of marriage, 16, 17. So we just want to show these people that forget about that 1 year, 2 years marriage you're seeing crashing on the social media. So we have people that actually are 30 years of marriage and they're still standing strong. And they're wasn't strong. They have great-grandchildren, grandchildren, and they're happy. And they blossom. So our criteria is actually how we choose these people that have the right kind of mindset about marriage. It's one thing to have the right kind of mindset. It's another thing to just talk something in your mind. You just say, marriage doesn't work, I leave it. But we want someone that said, we're gonna make this marriage work. Okay, so they're going to tell us what the mistakes they made in the past, because every marriage has their challenges. And how they were able to navigate it and actually have loving home. So people that actually have a like kind of marital mindset.
Okay, I love the fact you mentioned this, but this has got me thinking. Yes, okay. So you are going to have these persons who are already married, 30 years into marriage and all of that.
Yes.
So what are the plans for people like us who are not married, the singles, that is? Because it'll be, aside listening, it'll be interesting for me to watch you interview someone who's not married. There are some persons that are not married, but they have this, this whole marriage thing. When you hear them talk, it's as if, hey, they've been married for so many years. And there are also some other persons that you mentioned, who are not married, but are scared of, getting married, for instance. So it'll be lovely to actually hear from this different set of persons, and because as a youth, I would want to know why my fellow youth wouldn't want to get married. And as a youth, I also would want to know why my fellow youth wants to get married, his reasons or her reasons for wanting to get married as well. So any provisions for that?
Yes, and I mentioned that I said we're going to be interviewing both widows, widowers, divorced, and singles.
Okay.
So it's captured. We have all of them.
Everybody.
Yes,
all right, so it's good.
Now, let's talk about the interview-a-thon itself. So how have you prepared for it?
God's giving it interview-a-thon.
Seriously? Longest interview,
actually.
So
how have you prepared for it? What did it take to prepare, to get ready, to make sure that you're physically fit, health-wise as well, to go on this particular interview that will take you over 65 hours and 30 seconds.
And in addition to that, is there a pass from the Guinness World Records? Because I mean, over the years, we've seen some persons say, hey, I did this and I did this. And at the end of the day, the Guinness World Record comes out and says, hey, we don't know anything about this. Our hands know there.
So what's the processes?
Yeah, actually, I'm approved actually.
Okay, that's good.
For months. So you apply in the website, and if they approve your request, they give you email to go ahead. So as it stands now, they're waiting for my what's it called? They're waiting for me to do it and send it to them, so they'll know that I've done it. So actually now I'm doing this. So he said something about what the process is.
To prepare.
It's just getting ready is all about, first of all, telling yourself that you can actually do this. It starts from you conquering the enemy within. That's yourself. So if you're not able to conquer yourself, even if everybody believes in you that you can actually do this, you find out that you can't do it because you don't actually believe in yourself. So I have to start working on that. Before I start making it open, I have to work on myself, telling myself that you can actually do this. In as much I wake up every day, sometimes I ask myself, who sent you? Are you a savior of the world? Why are you coming to say you're trying to cause a marital rebirth and family preservation, and you won't be sleeping for 3 days? So how will you do that? So it's just me telling myself I can actually do this. Then exercise and also meditation. And I have the best person inside. That's the Spirit of God. That is actually the first person that is holding my hands, telling me, daughter, you can actually get through this, no matter the storm. So when I see the obstacle, I look up to that person that is directing me to tell him, we are here. So and also I make sure I check my health too. Okay, so medically fit. So we keep having medical team around, make sure that at the time you will not break down. So that's it. So
great.
All right.
Great.
Well done. Well done. I think you're fully prepared for it. You know why I asked that? Because I don't want to hear a story that she finished and then they're not saying, hey, we did not know. So now, I mean, it's been verified.
Yes,
like, I mean, and they know that she is coming. So you all stay tuned for her. Well done to you. So finally, before we let you go, your final words to anyone who's watching right now and to your potential fans, you know, who are waiting, because we're all rooting for you.
Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Joke. I appreciate. Okay. My final word is marriage. A marriage can actually work. Yeah. And it takes you to stand up. It takes two to tango. Yeah. It takes a male and a female to say, I want this marriage to work. And they intentionally put effort to make it work. Yeah. So it don't actually say it's only the male that should put the highest effort, or the women to put the wife to actually do that. Yeah. So it takes two persons to say, we want our marriage to work. And why are we trying to get this marriage to work? For your children. For our children. Yeah. If you don't want to do it for any other person, do it for your children. And if, for example, you say, actually, I'm actually taking care of, like I have boys, I'm training them to be lovely husbands to their wives, okay? Yeah. But what about the family where my sons is going to marry to? What about their wives? Are they coming from that kind of environment that is teaching them? So I'm telling everybody to stand up. Let's make marriage work. That negative mindset you have about marriage, just let it go. Okay, see the positive side of it, that it takes you to make that marriage work. If you're intentional about it, it's going to work. So let's come together and echo this, and let the world hear that marriage can work. It takes you to make it work, and we are coming to make it work. Irrespective whether we are getting the certificate, of course we are getting it, but we want to spark that global awareness about marital rebirth and family preservation, that the world will know that our marriage will work. So that's what I have to say.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we're forgetting something. When is this happening? What time? The venue? And so if you want to come and support, at least.
Okay, actually it's 5th, 6th and 7th December. Okay, 2024. 11. The flag up is on 11 a.m. on Thursday. Okay. Then 12 p.m. is a proper interview, and the venue is number 61A Ezilo Horizontal Estate, that's city property, Independence Layout. That's the venue.
Is it open for everyone to?
Everyone
to come.
Yes, it's open for everyone to come to witness it and see what we are doing.
All right. Again, the time, the venue, and.
Okay, the venue is number 61A Ezilo. That's Horizontal City Property, Independence Layout. Time 11 a.m. on Thursday, 5th, 6th, 7th. Of December 2024.
All right. Okay, big ups to you, ma'am. Yes, just in case you're wondering, she is Ambassador Princess Okechukwu, who's actually on a fate to achieving what no one else has ever achieved. I mean, Okechukwu calls it interviewathon. Yes. I mean, sitting down to interview and to talk about something that really concerns us, something that if we really deal with, then yes, the society will be a better place. Yes, marriage, because if our marriages are working, then we won't have criminals everywhere, because everything will be in control. So yes, big ups to you, ma'am. And we're all rooting for you, like you said, and all our supports are with you, and all our prayers are with you as well. We wish that at the end of the day, you'll achieve this and even go beyond what you even, tend to do. So big ups to you and well done.
Thank you so much.
Okay, guys, it's happening on the 5th, 6th, and the 7th of December. Yeah, so stay tuned for that, because someone is about to break a record, or to set a record that someone else has never done before. Okay, so a very quick break. When we get back, we dive into social media trends to talk about some things that are trending and buzzing. And we have a whole lot to say. Okechukwu is all geared up for this, and I'm all geared up for this, because this is the time. Wait for it. We'll be right back.